The janitor was about to head out to take out the trash when he was shocked to discover a female corpse beside the garbage bin. Police quickly arrived at the scene. After turning the body over, they found her face had been brutally disfigured. All her teeth had been pulled out, and her fingers completely severed. Clearly, the killer didn't want anyone to identify the victim. But just then, the police noticed a Russian tattoo on the corpse's buttocks. The autopsy revealed the victim had been raped from both front and rear, with glass cuts and sand found in her genitalia and rectum. Police then investigated the tattoo's origin. This Russian language tattoo was exclusive to Russian organized crime. Meanwhile, the autopsy report concluded the sand in the victim's body was beach sand, leading investigators to deduce the crime scene was likely a beach. Combining these clues, the police headed to the beach with the highest concentration of Russians to inquire about the tattoo. However, since most people there were undocumented immigrants, they were reluctant to speak with the police. The two officers then went to a restaurant to ask around. Unexpectedly, they spotted the victim's photo on the wall of pictures. They immediately questioned the owner, who tried to brush them off by claiming he didn't speak English, but the police had ways to make him talk. They threatened to call immigration authorities for a thorough investigation. The owner suddenly spoke English fluently. He revealed the girl was named Lina and had gotten engaged here last Friday. The officers then uncovered Lina's fiancé's address and proceeded to his residence. After prolonged knocking with no response, they forced their way inside. Finding the apartment empty, they discovered a couple's photo, an older man with a much younger woman. The officers then pressured the property manager to call the fiancé, claiming a package needed his signature and urging him to return home. Unexpectedly, the fiancé refused the request and hung up immediately. But the officers heard children's songs playing in the background. Combining this with the tracked cell signal, they quickly arrived at a playground. There they found the fiancé, seemingly waiting for someone. Upon seeing the police, he tried to flee, but the officers wouldn't let him go. The fiancé was taken to the station to identify his tattoo. He confessed that he and Lina had met through a dating website. Since Lina was being harassed by her ex-boyfriend, he brought her back to the US. Unexpectedly, on the night of their engagement, Lina was kidnapped. He paid the ransom as demanded by the kidnappers, who promised to bring Lina to the carousel. But in the end, Lina was still murdered. The truth shocked everyone. Lina's ex-boyfriend became the prime suspect. Police reviewed all the fiancé's videos, searching for clues about the ex. After playing several clips, they finally spotted a suspicious figure. He was clearly filming secretly. After zooming in on the footage, the fiancé confirmed it was Lina's ex-boyfriend. This allowed them to run facial recognition. At that very moment, the dating website also yielded new clues. It was hosted by an internet company, and coincidentally, this company was based in the United States. This made it convenient to trace the ex-boyfriend's information. However, when the police arrived at the internet company, the staff falsely claimed it was a travel agency, denying any connection to the dating site. They even invited the police to inspect freely. Unexpectedly, at that moment, an employee frantically deleted something. Caught by the police, the next second, he suddenly took off running. The officers naturally wouldn't let him go. Before he could even exit the gate, he was firmly pinned down. His guilty conscience was plain to see. The police arrested him on the spot.